It is Friday, 14th of March, and we are going to Moalboal. Car is down there, almost ready. I have been up since 5 o'clock today. Not working since we have a trip to Moalboal. I've just been having some morning coffee, watching some TV. I mean, with TV, I mean obviously Netflix and YouTube, because I don't really watch TV channels anymore. And we're supposed to go at 10, it's now 11 o'clock. But yes, at least was able to get up at 10, so that's impressive enough in itself, I guess. So, Jessa?
Yes.
Yes. Are we ready to go now?
Yep.
Amazing. Where are we going?
We're going to
Survey the land?
Yes.
And that means finding the limits of where our land stretches?
Yes.
Let's just hope it's the same as the fence was before. It's destroyed, but it's nice to have the same lines, right?
Yep.
And what else?
Going to pay taxes.
Oh, how much you pay taxes? Secret?
Secret.
Because if you tell how much you pay taxes, everybody knows what you make. You don't want to tell?
No.
I can confirm, guys, that Jessa pays more than 100 pesos and less than X amount of pesos in taxes, yes?
Yep.
Yep, but we're not saying how much because Jessa very secretive.
Secret na. Get in.
Moalboal? No,
yeah.
Ronda.
Ronda
Ronda.
and Moalboal.
Pay the taxes first, I guess.
Yep. Depends on time. Come on.
Depends on time.
What time now?
It should be 10 because that's when I told you to be ready. So what time is it? It's 12.
Oh, it's 12.
That's what it is being with Jessa, guys. She just stole 2 hours of my life. You know what that is? Time theft. Look it up in my Facebook video. The Doll family out driving. You happy, Jessa?
Yep.
At least Liam happy. He have his music. And he have Mama, because Mama is behind.
Yep.
I'm pretty happy too, to be honest. I have my ice cream. I'm good. And we are on our way to get our land surveyed, and after that is only one thing more, and that is only maybe. I just turned this on pause for a little while. That's maybe
Yep.
house. So we don't know if we need a building permit. We will check it out, yeah?
Yep. We will check it out.
Because since we're building everything in one floor, we might not need it. But to be sure, we're gonna definitely check it, because in Philippines, if it's a foreigner building involved, people gonna complain and they're gonna be checkups and make sure everything is legal, so make sure everything is good to begin with, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, always like that. It's always like that, especially in areas like me and Jess are going to, with not so many foreigners. That's fine. As long as we secure our assets before, no problem behind, right?
Yep.
So this is the last big cost. After this, we're pretty much done with the land. We already paid the land a long time ago, but now it's just a survey, and after that there's nothing more, is it? Unless we need the building permit, and I don't know what that costs, but it's probably not more than like 10,000 maybe. I don't even think it's that much. Who knows?
Who knows? We will know.
Anyway, this one is what, around 30,000? Because that depends on the price on our land, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we would have bought a 3.5 million peso land, which, to be fair, Jessa, if we bought that, if that land was in Moalboal, like 20 minutes the other direction, that could be, I seen much worse land for that been offered for 3, 4 and 5 millions, right?
Yeah.
And so if we put 3.5 million, we would have probably had to pay like 300,000 for the survey. No, we paid 350,000 for fantastic land. And we paid 30,000 for the survey. It's fantastic. I like it like that. Ice cream so good.
Just eat that. Let's eat
So, when I'm saying land in Malbol is expensive, it is crazy prices there now, guys. It's the same for renting. Like, if you guys look back and see the house me and Jessa rented in Malbol for 7,000 pesos. When we wanted to rent a house in Malbol again, before we rented the one we have now, we were offered a worse house than that for 18,000 pesos. And it wasn't even possible to get internet there. And I don't even think Starlink would have worked there because there's so many trees, right?
Yeah.
So the prices in Malbol is getting insane. Truly insane. But that is demand and I mean, supply and demand, and there is definitely more people in Malbol than there's room for, and then the prices goes up. That's just market value. That is how it is. Is it worth it? No. Do you want to live directly in Malbol now?
Yeah. Traffic. Too much.
Too many people. Still amazing to live close to a tourist place like that and be able to go there whenever you want without living inside of it. That is great.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing, Jessa?
Eating.
You're stealing Liam's food?
No.
Oh, Liam. No food for your mama stealing all of your food, huh?
I'm not.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes.
Ay, caramba, that woman, huh?
Yes,
Ay, ay, ay.
it.
I'm gonna put on some music for my boy and we're gonna drive and just be the doll family for a while. And suddenly when we're in Malbol, I see you again. Bye bye for now. I am on our land. I haven't been here in quite some time. It is about 5 more months and we will start building here. This is the road up. Everything is overgrown. We're of course gonna clean up this land. But that, guys, that is gonna be done about 1 month before we start building. We will bring some family and stuff and clean up all of these bushes here. Only things that are gonna be left are the trees, the actual trees. Everything else will be gone. Here is the building that's already there. About the road up there, it is overgrown, but it already has cemented road for the car. So most likely we're gonna have like a garage for car and motorbikes here. We're gonna have 2 motorbikes and 1 car, and can just back it up over here and drive down there. Just turn straight into the garage, back out there and drive down. It's a very, very good solution. Obviously with a steep hill like that, it's good that we're always gonna have a 4x4. Always gonna happen anyway, because living in the Philippines, you definitely need it sometimes, and when you need it, you don't wanna have a two-wheel drive car. So, panorama view. That is amazing, right? That increases the price a lot. Toilet. Nah, this building probably gonna be storage or something. I don't know. Maybe we tear it down, maybe we don't. We have no idea yet. But this land has this whole big area up here that is pretty flat and good for building on. And that is awesome. So our land goes a little bit behind there and quite a bit down this way. So 1,500 and what was it? 1,582 square meters, something like that. So we have some cement down there. I have no idea what they built there. No idea. All of these bushes is gonna be away. We have ocean view this way with some trees and stuff blocking, but we have proper ocean view at least as soon as all these bushes is gone. And that is good enough for me. And I have this beautiful valley view here. Obviously we're gonna have 1 balcony on each side, because there will always be a balcony with shadow. Probably gonna be 2 pretty identical balconies, to be honest. And look at this, huh? It's nice, quiet, beautiful. Just think about it without all of these bushes. This was a piggery, supposed to be a piggery. Somebody stole the fence here while we've been gone. Couldn't care less, but at least ask me, right? So as you can see here, typhoon damage, typhoon damage, typhoon damage. It's from Odette, Typhoon Odette. And we bought this land, as I said, for 350,000 pesos. Don't remember if I actually said it in this video, but that's what we paid for it. I stand here, I have ocean view, and all the way over to the island on the other side of this ocean. Gonna be a little bit better ocean view when we clear up the land, and it will be view all the way down to the ocean from in between the beautiful tropical trees and so. See, there is an eagle. I mean, it's it's paradise. It just needs a beautiful house, nice balcony, and probably sort of show my garage behind there, and we're good. That's all we need. Then this land is pretty perfect for me and Jessa. Here is the equipment for the guys who are measuring our land. So we just got some news. Jessa went down to them now. They're doing some computations about the land, and seems like we might have bigger land than the fence says. We have a fence around the whole land. Got destroyed in typhoon, so it's a barbed wire fence. With post everything is finished. We just need to rebuild it and maybe some minor repairs. But yeah, so the fence, the road up here, this building there that we're probably gonna keep and use as storage, most likely, and may or may not incorporate in the house. We can make a door here, maybe like here, to get into the house. So we really have 5 months of figuring it out, and when it's 1 month left, we're gonna clean up the land and yeah, prepare. So we start building in July, maybe August, but most likely July. Gonna have a little summer vacation first, and then we start building. And the reason we're not building now is, so me and Jessa are debt free now. We've been for a while, and we have had quite a few things we needed to buy, and now we're gonna buy a new motorbike for Jessa, and we're gonna buy a drone. So that's about 130,000 pesos for those two. Jessa gonna have a 125 cubic click. Yeah, I have to go down there, guys. So I come back and I wrap it up, and the drone will be a DJI drone, DJI Pro 4, I think, which DJI Pro 4 Mini, I think the name is. I'm coming! And yeah, so here you see the road down. Pretty steep, but it's still a road. One damage. Typhoon destroyed the road too, but that's easy fix. I come back to you after I talk with these guys. I'm coming. So we're putting up landmarks. We have one here. You see there, in between there. And this way. So we just have to bring some cement next time and put them properly up. Oh yeah, here is our fence. This is our fence actually. So here it is going already. So here is not much repairing at all. No problem. And it's a little bit higher up than it should, but I'm not gonna change that probably. That's too much work. So let's go and find out here. Okay. Looks like we're close. Yep. So our fence is a little bit above this mark, but that doesn't really matter.
Oh.
So you don't have to push the fence further down. It's good as it is. You see what I mean with the, seems to be high quality, at least. If we are not gonna use it, at least let's roll it up and sell it, yeah?
Yep.
But we can use the post anyway. You see the metal post there? They're good. So here is our second one.
Second landmark.
Yep.
Second landmark.
Okay, that's two. We have two more.
Yep.
And then we have our land. That's our definite lines, right?
Yep.
Never gonna change. Hello.
Oh.
Guess that is one of our neighbors to be. We go up here. It's not really good for walking these rocks, but it is way better than having the hose crack up because it starts sinking into the soft soil that you build it on, which a lot of people struggle with here in the Philippines. Never really stabilizes the ground properly. Build on too soft ground and stuff like that. Never realize long-term consequences of that. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go. This is so bad for my allergies. I am itchy all over now. I am gonna have to have a lot of extra medicine today. I get hives all over my body. Here we go. Number 3. That's number 3. And I am in so bad shape on my body now. This is not for an allergic to walk through. I should definitely put on socks and shoes today.
Yep.
Careful, here is barbed wire, Jessa.
Okay, thank you. No worries.
I am very worried because you're carrying my boy. And it is so hard for me to film with your phone. So I think it's gonna be a little bit shaky, but I'm doing my best.
Okay.
Here we go. This is the last. So you see the fence goes pretty much following us. It's just a little bit on the upside. Oi.
Sa tibok mahol kay inyo na daplin man.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. So there's Jessa carrying the boy. Be careful, huh? So our fence is going there, so that's obviously wrong. We have the fence, we have much bigger land here than we have all of these coconuts here too, Jessa.
Yeah.
All of them. So that's nice. We're definitely gonna change out the lines then. Then we put up the fence, yeah? I didn't know it was this much. Because this is actually a whole other little land.
Wala lang kami po, wala ibili mo niya. Wala pitalan, iligwal niyo. Kami lang simento, bupilit ra ko siya.
They're explaining Jessa how to put it together for good. We're just putting it temporary down. We're gonna bring some cement and stuff and put it temporary. Jessa getting the explanation. I bet I know who's gonna have to do the work though. Yeah, that was what we came here for. That was a survey. And now we come back next week and we can put them down for good. And I guess at some point while we're building our house, we just finish the fence. We just put like two separate people for finish the fence, right?
Yeah.
When we figure out how we want the fence. We already have fence poles. Maybe we need a few extra since we have a little bit longer land. And maybe put too big distance since it fall down to begin with, right? And I don't know if I want barbed wire, but I think I want a barbed wire strip on top of the fence.
Oh my God.
I think I want regular fence and then top barbed wire on top. Just to keep the animals out. That's all. I don't want dogs and cats in my land. Okay, that was that. We have pretty much done what we came for. Now Jess are just gonna talk with them and pay, get a receipt, and we're all golden. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Putting the last one in because it was on the rocks there. We need to put cement. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way until the end. If you liked it, subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to our Facebook. It would help out a lot. We also have a website called earthoftomorrow.com where you can find all of my videos. We have forum, travel reviews, product reviews, and a whole big community for everybody interested in anything to do with the Philippines.